So these trips that I'm doing these series videos on, I usually go from Wednesday and then come back Monday. So they're usually 5-day-ish trips. But we're getting rained out here. We got a little bit of sunshine peeking through. There's some blue sky up there. I can't see it on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. But the lake's moving in on us here. Not really, these are just puddles. But these little thunderstorms that are coming through here are dropping a lot. This big old rug here is soaked. I mean, you can just see water pooling around here. I'm gonna pick this up. I've got a couple hours here before it rains again, I think. Let's look over here. Yeah, there's some more sun coming over there. But in order to pull out of here, I've got to hook that up to the truck. And I've got a big old huge puddle over here I'm going to have to trudge through to get out of here. And this is a two-wheel drive. It gets stuck easy. And it's the back right wheel that's the power wheel. So the wheel over on that side, which is going to end up going right through that. But I'll have weight, a lot of weight on there from the camper, which is good. But there's just puddles everywhere. And then the road over there is pretty slick. And it's going to rain. This is kind of a 2-hour window here, I think it looks like. And then it's going to rain until about midnight. And then it's going to stop until tomorrow about noon. So I either need to take advantage of this little dry spot and get out of here, because I've got a couple of issues. I've got these lag bolts on the solar panels are leaking just a little bit, even though I caulked them all. They need to be touched up a little bit, so that's kind of bugging me that those are leaky. And not much you can do about the rug outside. I mean, that's just is what it is. That's gonna get wet, but I'd like to have a little rug on the inside, right where you go into the door, you know. This whole setup's, you know, this is all trial and error. You know, these guys, it makes me think of these guys. See, it's all getting muddy. It'd be nice to have a little rug right there for shoes when you come in, but you know, these guys that are you know, I have a bug out bag. You know, it's a 72-hour bag. It's more like a bug home bag, or bug to wherever your location is, that you have all your food and stuff. Doesn't really matter where you're going to, but I have a, you know, bag like that. And I don't know, I think some people think they're gonna throw their 72-hour bug out backpack on and go, you know, in an emergency, and they're gonna go flee to the mountains and live like Davy Crockett or something. That's not happening. That is not happening. Especially, you know, there are a select few who could do that. They have experience, extensive experience. They've done it a whole bunch of times. And they know what to look for, and I don't have that skill. So that's what this whole, you know, that's part of what this whole setup is about. This whole RV and all that is, it's trial and error, you know. I want to see what kind of issues I run into in different scenarios, and this is one of them. Massive amount of rain and leaks, and You know, I'm changing stuff on the thing, I'm customizing it, and so different things are happening, and so I need to go back and make some adjustments and do a few different things, and next time it'll be better. You know, that's kind of how it works. You just trial and error. This all doesn't just happen by accident. You know, I mean, and I'm guilty of it too. I would think that you could just buy a camper, and that could be your safety net for any kind of an emergency or anything like that. But if you never used it before, you're not just going to go out into the woods and survive indefinitely. It's just not happening. You know, I think that there are very few people that I see that they actually recognize the fact that if you want to be secure and sustainable, you need to be living that already. It's not going to just happen on a whim. It's not going to happen by accident. It's got to be planned out. So that's my situation here. I may end up taking advantage of this little sunspot and packing up. Delgado, I wonder what he thinks. What do you think, dude? He's trudging through the water. Hey, Delgado, what do you think? You want to go home? Do you want to go home? What do you think? Should we go home a day early? We'll go. What do you want to do, man? You decide. You decide. You want to go home? You want to go home? Oh yeah. He's like, yeah, just let the tailgate down. Let's do this. I'm filthy. He's like a self-cleaning dog, though. You see him tomorrow when he's all dried out. He won't have any dirt on him at all. It'll all magically fall off. All right, dude. We'll make an effort. We'll update you. We'll add another update on the end of this if I end up getting stuck trying to get out. This will be interesting.